Hello, this is Retro, and I want to make a little quick video if y'all don't have Discord. So basically, there was a statement this morning by Brenda, the developer. I'm going to try to read this as clearly as I can. So this is development update. Hi everyone, I have news that is both good and bad. Daybreak 2's 3-year anniversary, and although Daybreak 2 was a definite improvement over Daybreak 1, its cracks are starting to show, as evident by the numerous problems with our latest chapter and just performance overall. I thought about what I should do about this really hard because I can't really ignore how poorly the game runs lately. Unfortunately, the game's code is too muddled for me to just go in and retroactively fix things, which means I have one option: reprogram the entire game from scratch. My skills as a developer have definitely improved over the last few years, so hopefully this will be the last major update Daybreak has to go through. No, this is not Daybreak free or anything like that. However, this is planned to be a substantial update that will quite literally change everything about the game. This means you should not expect any new content at all for a while. Currently, the main priority is getting out a playable test version out to everyone with a good amount of characters ready to go. Unlike DB2 Early Access, the rewritten version of Daybreak 2 will be available for testing for everyone. Since the game is being remade from scratch, we are also planning major changes to both game mechanics and characters based off the feedback we received over the years. This includes visual and gameplay reworks / overhauls to certain characters. Generally, this will improve the game's quality and performance. However, I do not want to rush and make more cracks, so it will take a while to get through all 80 or so characters the game has. Additionally, it will release with the summer contest winner and all that there's some new content as well. All future updates related to the reprogramming will be in their deadlock updates. TDLR, main game not getting updates for a while and replaced with a better version later. And a little later, Brenda stated, and before anyone asks, nothing's gonna happen to your data, basically. Now with the statement out of the way, I kind of want to go through my thoughts. Reprogramming is obviously a bunch of work. Forsaken's doing rescripting. Something Evil Will Happen has done rescripting, and I just hope with how the player base has been declining that I hope there's not too much of a fallout that comes with this. Though, who knows? I bet maybe some more people will come back because of this rework, or it can potentially fail. I hope not. As a content creator myself, I like new content and bringing people to like Daybreak, so I just hope nothing too bad happens by that. I'm glad we're gonna have the contest winner. As stated before, they were gonna take a break for 3 months. I don't know if they're still planning that now, which I hope they get some sort of break, but I'm glad they're gonna add the contest winner. In my personal opinion, is probably going to be Kiat. Now, sure, I'm fine with Kiat, but I think there would have been some more unique options that could have come into play. So I've looked through all the stuff they have in devlog updates so far. I could not record any of the footage because it said it was protected. I don't know why, but I will say the improvements of UI have been very nice, more minimal and clean, in my personal opinion, and I think that's going to be very nice for when it's updated. And I wasn't here for Daybreak 2 early release, but I'm glad they're making it to everyone can play. I think it'll build up more anticipation for the actual product, and I think that's really exciting to see. So I can't show the clips that they've shown, but I can tell you what has been shown just by detail. But I want to note that these are not final and these are subject to change. So they've added a new stamina layout, basically a UI, a new skill check UI, which also has a great skill check section. If you know, like in Dandy's World, there's the silver and then there's a little gold in the middle. Basically, gold is great. So there's that for the skill checks. There's improved vaulting and invisibility. Status effects for specifically IG and hosts at the moment. There will hopefully be a new mechanic of disarming traps yourself as host. Different revive UI. And they have fixed people's hero not lagging out the entire server. That's basically all I have. I think the changes so far are pretty great. I am honestly pretty excited for this new recode. I hope that something good will come out of it. And yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to make this little statement. Even though I'm not the first person to do it, I wanted to give my personal thoughts. And Survivor 2 list is coming slowly but surely. I don't know when it's going to come out. It's probably going to be like another week or so because of school. But I'll see y'all later. Peace.